Oh my god! It's a Twin Blades variant. There's a Maelstrom on the backside. Phantom's picking up more kills, finds Andrew as well. It's a triple. Oh, look at Dahaka. Finds the Avatar top lane 6. Great Ring of Frost connecting onto 4 members. We might have a comeback for the ages. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. Will they be able to escape? ETC does fall. What a counter attack by Regen Red, and he's gonna barely get away with his friggin' teleport ability. Holy shit! That was really spicy. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to twitch.tv/MurdaRG. Thank you for rejoining me this evening for this double header. And right now we have GF Gaming and Team Mapitas facing off a Division B West matchup here. We're heading directly into draft as these teams were here early. They're excited to get going, as am I. We're heading to Towers of Doom. So let me talk about what happened during the coin toss. We had Team Mapitas winning the flip and deciding to defer over to GF Gaming. So GF Gaming banned away Sky Temple, followed by a ban of Brax's Holdout by Team Mapitas. Then Mapitas chose Tomb of the Spider Queen for map number 2. But here for map number 1, we have Towers of Doom. So bans coming in quickly. We see Dahaka and Diablo banned already. GF Gaming banning away that Dahaka. And the Diablo is banned out by Team Mapitas. Now we see Azmodan being banned out. And I just casted a game with Azmodan. He's so strong right now. And it makes total sense why you wouldn't want to face him here on Towers of Doom as you're trying to stack up on those altars. Makes it pretty easy for Asmo to delay. And there we see Genji. Genji, the final ban in the top half of this draft. And now we're into the meat and potatoes. And Team Mapitas is going to start off with a Flystead. Love to see this hero picked very early. I even wrote Flystead in my book here. You know, sometimes you say words and then you write words and they come out weird, especially if you're typing too. Cajun Canuck, the assistant captain for GF Gaming in chat. I see you there. How's it going, my friend? Throwing out the hype. And indeed, this is some hype as we see Raynor selected here by his team. Gonna pair with a Muradin. Alright. So I got to see a little Muradin earlier this evening as well. Gofty from Regen Black played him in games 1 and 2. Played really well with that Haymaker. See if they want to go into a play like that here on Towers of Doom, or sticking with the avatars you normally see. But now we see Johanna. They're going to pair with a Varian, and this could be trouble as Varian is a wild card of a hero, to say the least. Is he going to go into the Twin Blades? Perhaps he wants to have that Colossal Smash. Or does he keep it basic? Run with the Taunt. We'll see when we get up to level 4. But for now, 4 seconds left on the clock for GF Gaming as they're looking at their final ban here in this draft. And it's going to be Deckard Cain. Alright, now with Team Mapitas on the clock here with their final ban, they're already looking at a tank on the other side and a Raynor as a damage. Perhaps want to choke out the support pool, but they haven't chosen to support themselves yet, so a little risky if they want to go that route. Maybe they just want to get rid of like a Yrel or something. Instead, it's going to be an Alarak, so that leaves Yrel still on the table. It also leaves a Hanzo up if they want to go into a Hanzo here. A few options high in the tier list right now for GF Gaming. What direction do they want to go with their 3-4 picks with just about 5 seconds left on the clock for them here? Taking the full clock. Haven't made the decision yet, and it looks like they're going to lock in a Jaina and a Rhaegar. So 2 heroes that have been in the game for quite some time. You know them well, and the Frost Mage and the I guess, is he like a dire wolf? I don't know. He's an orc, but Crazy scary Rhaegar when he gets into that wolf form. Has the feral lunge in, can do some crit damage. We'll see if he wants to play aggressive or play it safe here in this matchup. Final picks though for Team Mapitas are on the clock. They're gonna lock in a Li Ming and a Malfurion. So a lot of CC now with the Johanna, the Varian, the Malfurion. They can set up a Li Ming and a Falstead to kind of play like a double mage style here. Of course, we don't know if Falstead wants to go into a hammer build or perhaps he's in marksman, but a lot of options here for Team Mapitas with their composition. Final pick, 3 seconds left. GF Gaming on the clock, and they're going to go with Malthael. All right, so Malthael should have a decent time up against Varian. His slow ticking damage is pretty good, especially when he's trying to shield up against some burst damage, which really the only burst we see right now is Jaina. Raynor, of course, steady, slow AA damage, gets that ace in the hole at level 1 to help him get that extra crit damage on slows, and they have some slows in the form of Jaina, so Raynor could do some work here for GF Gaming, and we'll see if he's able to find some of the kills here in map number 1, Towers of Doom. We have GF Gaming and Team Mapitas. Entering tonight's matchup, Team Mapitas is the only team out of these two that's played any games. Excuse me, had that backwards. GF Gaming is the only one who's played any games. They're sitting at 1-1 right now. So good enough for what looks like 5th place in the standings currently. So looking to add to their total here in their second matchup. It's going to be on the left-hand side, GF Gaming. And we have Cajun Canuck, their assistant captain, who I talked to in the map ban phase on the Jaina. We have CFC Star on the Raynor. Zelen Ruck on Malthael. Pacific Breeze playing Muradin, and rounding it out on the Rhaegar, it's going to be Star Kitten. Doing that taunt at the perfect time there. Over on the other side, we got Team Mapitas. Pimo going to play Varian. Halimian on Li Ming. Mac going to play the support of Malfurion. Team Ariu on Johanna. And up in this top lane, it's going to be Falstead, played by Krug. Level 1 talents on the screen. It is going to be a Gathering Storm build from Falstead. And he's playing that solo lane, so could actually have a difficult time. But if the matchup is Malthael, you know, it could be a favorable matchup for him, as we do have someone disconnecting to see if they want to take a pause. Of course, I do not have access to typing in chat. A quick rejoin there, so no pause needed from either team. I'm going to zoom out for you to see more action going on. As rotations are coming out on this bottom side, Pimo is here by himself on that Variant, having a little bit of connection issues, but Mac is saying that he is okay, so this is going to continue on, as it looks like a rotation's coming on top of Zelen Ruck. He's playing aggressive on Falstead. Barrel roll back to safety, but here comes Li Ming and Malfurion. They're looking to get some damage on top of Malthael, and this could or should be first play of the game, but nifty jukes there by Zelen Ruck, and he's likely gonna survive! He does! Wow! The hammering there from Falstead, barely missing, and quite the jukes by Zelen Ruck early here on Towers of Doom to survive that rotation from Team Mapitas. I need some water. I'm going to take a sip of water. Alright, so looks like a camp is being taken here by GF Gaming. They're going to go ahead and get that early. Only a minute 30 into this game. They got the first Pumpkin Sappers out on the map. Star Kitten playing aggressive in this bottom lane, but here comes Li Ming, going to connect with an orb there. Magic Missile's going to miss, so he's going to keep some of his health. Muradin doing a great job holding this bush around the siege camp of Team Mapitas, making sure that Mac cannot get started on that with any of his teammates. And with Falstead up top, still on the Malthael, Johanna's at mid, trying to soak up some XP there, trying to find that level 4 talent here for Varian, where we're going to get our first look at what talent he wants to go. And let's see it right now. Pimo is about to make that decision, and he goes with Taunt here. He's getting stunned out. Stormbolt connecting. Here comes some extra follow-up damage. Blizzard gets the first blood of the game for GF Gaming. They find the Varian in the bottom lane. Wasn't able to back up. Didn't have any tank there, as Johanna still here at mid all by herself. And that first blood is going to give opportunity for GF Gaming to move on to this siege camp. Li Ming is even helping finish off some of those pumpkins. So big steal there early here from GF Gaming. They're going to find some damage here with these 3 pumpkins onto that turret. It does destroy itself, and altars are activating. Just about 5 seconds left until we see them on the map. Up top is going to be Maltfield channeling on the left side. Falstead's moving over to this right-hand side. And it's going to be a 4v4 here on this middle altar as Cajun Canuck begins the channeling. Jaina's there trying to get it done. Johanna's nearby, has a shield glare to interrupt, and Jaina's just going to start re-channeling. And she's got plenty of space now, but there's a condemn. Once again, Team Mary, you're going to interrupt that. Here's a blizzard on top of him. But all the damage is here as Maltfield shows up, and they find their second kill of the game. This one's on Johanna. 2-0 right now for GF Gaming as they get this second altar of the phase, and 8 total shots over at the core of Team Mapitas. Falstead still up top, keeping the XP lead actually for Team Mapitas, just soaking away. Let me see if I can get these XPs up. Is it this button? Here it is. So Falstead leading all heroes, 2,800 experience now, doing a pretty good job. Bottom lane, little fight breaking out. Pimo gets a taunt on Rhaegar. Here comes the follow-up damage from Li Ming. Do they have enough to finish off Rhaegar? No. He's got a healing totem that had to be destroyed there by Varian. And Star Kitten able to back up, use that well tap, and rejoin as a siege camp has spawned on the side of GF Gaming, and they're getting back to work, looking for their 3rd set of pumpkin sappers here in the early game. Less than 4.5 minutes in, and they're doing a fantastic job maintaining pressure with the pumpkin sappers. Here's level 7 talents up on your screen, and also get a peek at some of these baseline quests. Stormbolt is at 6 for Muradin. Jaina about I guess that's about an 1/8 of the way there on her baseline quest of Frostbite. 10 stacks for Falstead on his hammering quest at level 1. As Team Mario getting jumped on as Iron Skin, will be able to walk back. Mac was wanting to Hearth. Now he's going to start that channel again as Altar is spawning. Topside, it's Krug up against Zellenruck, and here comes Leeming once again. Going to try to finish off Maltfield, hopefully for himself. Not going to miss it this time. But once again, it's Zellenruck able to escape, and now flipping back in is Maltfield. Might be able to find some damage on Holomian, and he does fall. That's a kill once again, making a double as Falstead falls as well. And GF Gaming now 4-0 in the kill department. They have a big early lead. Maltfield getting 2. Another channel here for Cajun Canuck. They pick that up, so now it's 36-28 in favor of GF Gaming as they're looking at their 4th siege camp of the game. Another steal here, at least going to be attempted on the side of Team Mapitas, and no one's here in defense, so it's easily going to be taken. And it's going to be more pumpkins running down this bottom lane, which has already been assaulted upon a bit as Pimo walks out. He's going to find a a Jaina in his face, but he's going to try to stall these sappers out, and they're going to get at least one of them down, waiting for these minions to show up. Pacific Breeze here, now going to Stormbolt on top of Varian. First pumpkin sapper connects onto that turret, and they get a little more XP. So close to level 10 are GF Gaming, and they do get their level 10 talents. It's going to be Avatar, Last Rites, Ancestral Healing, Rainer's Raider, and waiting to see what Jaina wants, if she wants to go with that Water Elemental or Ring of Frost. But level 10s are here, and a potential fight here over this bottom fort because we see GF Gaming sieged up, ready to go. Stormbolting in, that's Muradin. Pacific Breeze trying to set the pace here. Playing it slow, though, and they're just going to back up a bit as they know their opponents are so close to level 10, and there they are for Team Mapitas. We see a Gust. We finally see the Water Elemental from Jaina, but it's going to be Blessed Shield, Wave of Force, and Malfurion still holding his to find out what direction he wants to go. Here comes Johanna, locked in a blizzard right now by that Muradin, falling low and does die for the 2nd time in the game. Johanna is on her back with Altar spawning. Another huge advantage here for GF Gaming as they're setting up aggressive on the Team Mapitas side of the boss pit. They're going to see if they can find anyone in this rotation. CF throwing that Rainer out in front, and here comes Muradin. Going to try to get some crowd control on some of these mages. Holly's in a weird spot, but he's walking forward. Going to find room to get up here, and Falstead gets that channel. So they're going to split the altars and looking to fight is Team Mapitas. Now they're both going to back up. Both teams backing up. Don't want a piece of this at all, as it is currently a 5-0 shutout in favor of GF Gaming with another camp spawning on their side. You can see them making the march over there. Cajun Canuck making the call. Blizzard being dropped on the siege camp, and here's Murden to help tank him up a bit. So another siege camp for them, not going to be contested. Bottom lane is Stark Kitten stoking the XP. Still up top, it's Malthael and Zellenruck. Quite possibly our MVP in this early game, doing a fantastic job up top, up against Falstead, and has been getting the better of these trades. Here's a Dwarf toss in, misses the Stormbolt on Max, so backing up to Malfurion, pops the Transcendence to make sure he's not dying. But there's Pumpkin Sappers in this lane. Rainer's Raider just respawned. It's here to help assist with some damage, and without that defensive cooldown in Tranquility, here goes Pacific Breeze once again, finding damage on Mech. He's got that Avatar, he's gonna pop it right now, gets taunted by Varian, but he's super sturdy as the Water Elemental is ripping through the health bar of Mac, and Malfurion is down. Varian now stuck. He uses a Protect, and he's trying to get out, but he's not going to be able to. A double kill once again for GF Gaming as Malthael's here, working on another siege camp for GF Gaming. They got down the bottom fort, and with this altar spawning in the bottom lane, now these are Pumpkin Sappers threatening to cross the line. Malfurion just respawned another 5 seconds for Varian until he's back on the battlefield. So expect to see Muradin and Jaina try to hold these Pumpkin Sappers here. They're going to try to attempt to push him across. What just happened? I lost my mini-map. No idea what happened. Okay. I don't know where the mini-map went.
Your powers will be mine, Gravekeeper, like all the others.
That is interesting.
As feeble as your words.
Interesting. What did I hit? I don't know what I hit. But my mini-map is gone. Okay. I don't know what's going on. This is awkward. Very awkward. Okay, so we're just gonna have to fly in the dark a bit. I'm hitting every button. Can't figure out where it went. But here comes the fight on this bottom side. It's Avatar being popped by Murd, and he gets the kill. There's a Blizzard on top of two. Gonna do a bit of damage, and now Pacific Breeze has to back up, has that Rhaegar support, but the Ancestral Heal is not available right now. It's been used, so they're gonna have to play it a bit slow for the time being. Gonna wait and see if they can do anything to get back in here, but no, they're just gonna back up. Back up here, as I'm still hitting buttons, trying to figure out how to get that mini-map back on. Nothing I'm hitting seems to be working.
It's nearly time.
I literally have no idea. I can get rid of the top bar. Very interesting. That doesn't work. Okay. So, altar spawning, I don't know where they are. I'm going to try to look around the map. This doesn't really tell me. Makes it very tough to be an observer without a mini-map. So we're just going to keep eyes on this bottom lane, because I see heroes are here right now. I don't know where these altars are spawning. I don't know who's on them. Looks like bottom one for Star Kitten. He's going to start channeling that. As more damage on top of Varian. Water Elemental is being used. There's a Protect from him. He's going to survive for the time being, but will he? No. He does fall. Another pickup here for GF Gaming. And I can't even pull up anything on my overlay.
Activate the towers.
Very interesting. 3 shots left on the core of Team Mapitas. With level 16 talents here now, I can't even show you what the talents are apparently. So that's another thing we don't have. As continuing to hold this bottom lane, Pumpkin Sappers appear to be joining up, and if these push across, that could be it. Falstead flying in this defense. They're going to try to knock these Pumpkin Sappers loose. He still has a Gust. He uses it there, but Team Mariu on that Johanna had to condemn, but it wasn't connecting on anything, and they find a kill on Johanna once again in this game. Krug falling low. Barely surviving up against Rainer. The damage is still here. The Pumpkin Sappers are still here. One's going to cross the line, make it 2, and only 1 core health remains for Team Mapitas, as it's 29-1 in favor of newcomers GF Gaming.
Keep up your efforts.
Okay, that's not it. Okay, so yeah, let's just pray it fixes itself in game number 2.
Those are rising heroes. Do get
Or
ready.
maybe I got that bug everyone on Reddit's talking about. Hopefully that's not the case. 29-1 right now. And Team Mapitas getting desperate. They still don't have level 16 talents, but they're going to find Star Kid. And there's a taunt on him. Rhaegar might fall here. Can Ancestral himself, and he does fall. A big pickup for Team Mapitas. But here come the rest of GF Gaming. The Gust is not enough to keep Falstead alive, as the Water Elemental was down, found the damage with that Rainer's Raider. And Alter has been announced. Looks like it's going to be right here, and Cajun Canuck channeling it. Varian not going to be able to get there in time. So GG game number 1. Going to go over in favor of GF Gaming. All right, so here's your match summary brought to you by Nexus Gaming Series. Kala here in chat. Wow. Control W. That is probably what I hit. So I'll try to do that. Thanks for stopping in. Huge win there for GF Gaming. A fantastic event of 13 kills for them. Only 1 for Team Mapitas. Looking to bounce back in game number 2. We'll see if they can do it. We're heading to Tomb of the Spider Queen for that. And it's the pick of Team Mapitas. So hopefully for them, they have it in them to find a split here in this best of 2 series. Round 1 of NGS action here in Season 5. I'm going to see if I can fix this mini-map thing. Kala stopping in. The biggest of fans, man. Really appreciate you being here. But caster tips, man. You'll love to see it. And thank you for that. So timeout. It'll be about 5 minutes for me. We're going to get the next map set up. And hopefully you guys are still here when I get back. And until then, I will see you soon. All right, ladies and gents, welcome back. We got game number 2 coming up. GF Gaming won the first map over on Towers of Doom. Pretty convincing fashion for them. Team Mapitas looking to find a split here. Teams are ready to go. And we're going to launch on into this draft. It's going to be Tomb of the Spider Queen. Thank you for the follow. Arduin ASF. I have no idea if I pronounced that right. It is a cluster of letters to me, and hopefully Arduin ASF is correct, or SF, or I don't know. You figure it out. You tell me. Let me know in chat. How do I pronounce that? But here we go. Tomb of the Spider Queen. GF Gaming on the clock. And an opportunity here, as I mentioned, for Team Mapitas on their map selection to get a win. But if Game 1 was any indication at all, GF Gaming is by far the better of these two teams. They were dominant on Towers of Doom. Took it very quickly. Found the majority of those altars. And if we're looking at their bans, they started off with Dahaka last time. This time it's going to be a Garrosh who gets banned out by them. So Mapitas, they were looking at a Diablo and an Azmodan to ban in the top half of their drafts. There's the Diablo again. In a map like this, Azmodan even better than he could be on Towers of Doom. So we'll see if they want to go that way with their second ban as well. But first, it's going to be GF Gaming. They got rid of a Genji in game number 1. So potential for them to look to get rid of it here. Once again, 5 seconds on the clock for them, or do they want to switch it up a bit? The Garrosh is a new ban for them this evening, and looks like they're gonna ban away the Azmodan. All right. So both teams afraid of this hero, and as mentioned, this map is one that he can be super powerful on. Raynor gonna be the final ban in this top half for Team Mapitas, and now we're ready to see some heroes. Pick number 1 for GF Gaming. They started off with the Raynor last time, but he's not available. This time, a different auto attacker. It's going to be Phoenix. Fantastic Protoss hero. And the versatility he can provide. As you see, some teams at this level want to go with that Planet Cracker if they can find the setup for it. So keep an eye on his level 10 talent. Of course, another hero who benefits from slows, just like Raynor does. So this time it's going to be Murden. They're going to take Murden away from GF Gaming, and they're going to pair it with a Varian once again, who kind of honestly struggled in game number 1. Never really found too much value. They got that one pick on Rhaegar with the taunt, but they're going to have to look to help him a bit in finding an avenue and follow-up damage along with it to get some kills on some of these heroes, because the taunt was there, but it just felt like they weren't synced up. They got to get on the same page, and now we're going to see a Kharazim and an ETC, so they might be setting up for that Planet Cracker with a Mosh Pit here. A 7-sided strike as well could be pretty deadly. Kara and ETC. Ban phase number 2 here, and it's going to start off with the Malthael, who top lane in game number 1. Zellenruck was unstoppable on that Malthael. So do not blame Team Mapitas for getting rid of it here, as they may have learned their lesson over on Towers of Doom. Final ban on the clock, and it's going to be Deckard Cain, GF Gaming, trying to get rid of some of the old man roots, as a lot of teams have, around NGS at least, are becoming a bit scared of. I see the Deckard Cain ban so often, twice today in this matchup. I believe he was banned earlier once. No, not my other matchup this evening, but he's just been banned so frequently, picked so frequently, almost a 100% participation rate. But nonetheless, there is the Genji, finally getting to see some Genji action in Season 5. He's another hero that's been auto-banned practically by every single team. He's going to be here on Tomb of the Spider Queen, though. And they're going to pair it with Malfurion, who they had in game number 1, had the Transcendence as his ultimate. Perhaps they want to go with the Twilight Dream up against a Kharazim, an ETC, and a Phoenix. Might get some good value for them. We're going to see the final 2 picks here for GF Gaming. Sonya and Kael'thas, the selections. So they went with the Jaina in game number 1, the Frost Mage. This time it's the Fire Mage in Kael'thas, and gonna see if they can get a big sync of ultimates, as now they have a supreme amount of damage they can put on top of a mosh pit. Final selection for Team Mapitas. It's Greymane. Is he the solution to win this game for Team Mapitas? It's going to be the captain, Halimian, playing that Greymane. Who do you guys think is going to win? Let me know in chat. If you think it's going to be GF Gaming, throw out hashtag GFG in chat. If you think it's going to be Team Mapitas, throw out hashtag TM in chat. I'm going to tally your votes up, let you know what you guys think. But if Game 1 was any indication, GF Gaming is here to play, and they're bringing a brand new roster of heroes this time. None of these were played in game number 1. Thank you for that follow. That is Dolce or Dolce 93. Go with Dolce 93. And I'm excited to see what you guys think, so let me know in chat. Throw out those hashtags. Support your favorite teams here in NGS. And let me switch us over and introduce you once again to this team on the left-hand side. It's GF Gaming. Zellenruck played the Malthael game 1. This time it's Sonya, CFC Star on Phoenix. Cajun Canuck on the Kael'thas. Star Kitten going to be playing Karazim. And rounding it out on the Cow, it's Pacific Breeze. Once again, getting the taunt at the perfect time, one of these members. It's crazy. But over on the right-hand side, it's Team Mapitas. Mac going to play Malfurion. Krug on the Genji. Halimian going to play Greymane. Team Ryu on Muradin. And down in this bottom lane, it's Pimo once again on Varian. Level 1 talents on your screen. I'm going to try not to hit Control W, because apparently that is what totally borked my game out. And hopefully don't hit that again. Swift Strike build started up by Genji, just as you'd expect. We do see Mana Addict from Kael'thas. Marvelous here on Tomb the Spider Queen because of all the globes that are available in rotations. So we'll see if he can get that done early, as I would fully expect he will be able to do. Bottom side, this matchup with Varian and Sonya. Early game, it is going to be Sonya, at least until Varian if perhaps wants to go into Twin Blades and actually can win this matchup with it. But I don't think that... Oh, as there's a kill up top. And Star Kitten's caught. It's a double kill for Team Mapitas, and they are here to play, ladies and gentlemen. They have woken up here in the tomb. A double kill found early for the boys from San Diego, and that'll definitely help set them up for early success. They have a bit of a lead right now in the XP department and in these rotations, as Muradin, he's still up top soaking that down, getting some gems, going to be able to push these minions up against towers, and perhaps more XP missed. Unless if Karazim gets here in time, he's going to get some of it. Yeah, he does get some of it there. So back in the rotational lanes are the members of GF Gaming. They're going to try to catch back up, but it's a half-level lead early for Team Mapitas as camps are on the map. We'll see if they want to make an early play on any of those or save it for a potential turn-in. But so far, 24-19 in the gem count. Team Mapitas leading the way thus far, making a rotation now onto this bottom side, looking for Zellenruck again. They've been aggressive on the solo lane in game 1, but Zellenruck was so good at escaping. Got out a few times on that Malfurion. You see Genji now jumping in. That's Krug trying to find damage on top of Phoenix and ETC, but no one else available for Mapitas to help on that. ETC, he's just going to stand up here, find the gems, walk right back, and putting the teams now just about deadlocked on gems, 27-28 as Mapitas looking for more, but the turn-ins here from Star Kitten. Mac's going to interrupt with the root and continuing to channel, but Mac here playing the interrupter role on Malfurion, making sure no one's getting those in. So great defense so far from Mapitas. Bottom lane, take a peek back at this matchup. Pimo, level 4, let's see what he went with. It's Taunt once again for Varian. So keep an eye out for that and see if he can take advantage of the Sonya here in this lane. But so far so good for both those heroes in the bottom lane. Neither one getting too much of an advantage, but Phoenix looking for damage on top of Genji. Krug gonna swift strike around. He's back to safety, finds Malfurion. Gets a little bit of a heal rejuvenation put on him. Up top, Greymane soaking, finding gems, holding on to 17, making 18. As he's getting lasered down by Phoenix. Power sliding on top. Not enough damage as that Flame Strike did not connect, and there's a root from Mac holding in some heroes, and again, the follow-up damage not quite available yet. It's the Genji looking to get the finishing touches, but they got to count on their captain, Holly, to find the Greymane damage, hop into that Worgen form, play it aggressive, and whittle these down so Genji can get the finishing blows here. Christian Donasak in chat saying go Mapitas. And Christian, are you playing for the team this year? Just a sub? What's the deal there? I know you were captaining last year. Or last season, I should say, as it's technically the same calendar year. Level 6 picked up first here for Team Mapitas, but almost deadlocked on XP are these teams. You see a Bruiser Camp being worked down by Phoenix and Kerosene. They're going to get that with ease. And with 50 gems on hand, that could be the avenue now. They're looking to find their turn-in. Pacific Breeze here on ETC, Cajun Canuck, both trying to channel, but Muradin sees this. He's going to try to Stormbolt them away. ETC gets the chunk of those gems in. Cajun Canuck holding on to 5, and bottom side it was Sonya, I believe. No, she got hers in. It's Phoenix holding the rest. So it had to be Phoenix and Kael'thas turning him in, and there they go. They're getting him in, and that is channeled. So Blue Web Weavers coming down first here. Neither team at level 7 as of yet, but very close from Mapitas. They're going to be able to get it off this wave here at mid. And keep an eye out if they want to take an early engagement as they finally get the Bruiser Camp down at mid. They could look for a fight. They have 7s for just a moment, but Krug on that Genji in a weird spot. Swift strikes back to safety. And they're just going to play defense, it appears. Greymane's up top, varying down on the bottom. And the assault here from GF Gaming is going to be on the mid lane as the Web Weaver has arrived. Going to throw out a Web Blast early and clear out some of these minions. So ready to go onto these turrets are all the members of GF Gaming, and they're going to get the first one down quickly with their Phoenix and Sonya. Now the second one's down to a Flame Strike from Kael'thas. And this Web Weaver with so much health, they can just stay here and continue to siege up. Finding a well now, pushing forward with their minions. Everyone's still here. Krug on this top side, taking damage from Phoenix. He's going to get back to safety, and Team Mariu had to Dwarf Toss in with that stun, trying to push back Phoenix, leaving open some damage available onto this fort. It's likely going to fall as GF Gaming will get the first fort of the game here in the mid lane. Alright, up top, CF Star working down some minions, and the rotation once again coming out from GF Gaming. See if they want to siege down more turrets, as they have an idea of where these members from Team Mapitas are at this mid lane. So they're going to continue pushing here, and they find a bunch of damage. They got the wall down turrets sitting below 50% health. Here comes a slide in, isolating out Holly. He's taking some damage, warping forward is Phoenix, going to throw out the laser, but getting back is Greymane. He survives for now. Krug now showing up on Genji. And GF Gaming with their slight lead, they don't have gems right now, so they have to play defense. And Mapitas, I think, knows this. They know they need to get Web Weavers, especially before 10s are picked up for either team. They want to be the first to 10 as an aggressive ETC power sliding forward through the roots of Malfurion. Going to zone them off this turn-in point. This egg spawner is going to be channeled by Phoenix, so he's dropping off 6. Up top, we're going to see Greymane trying to see if he can find a way to get his 15 in, but the defense is here from GF Gaming, and it's definitely going to hold them off for the time being. Team Mapitas just working around the map trying to see if they can find one of these open, but both sides have eyes on them, and it's going to be really tough for Team Mapitas to find that turn in, as we see another power slide forward. Pacific Breeze playing aggressive. Asian Canuck though on the Kael'thas falling low. Genji was looking for the kill, had to protect, but finally falls. First kill of the game here for GF Gaming, now putting them so close to level 10. These minions should give it, and there it is. Level 10 talents on the board. We'll see what direction they want to go with their Kerosene. Really is the big question. Mosh Pit for ETC. We do see Palm come out from Kerosene, as well as the Phoenix from Kael'thas. Purification Salvo from the Phoenix player. So double Phoenix now, as Mapitas still trying to find their way onto this turn-in. 19 from Holly's enough to get him in. See if they can find him away. Pimo also holding on to 39. He's got more than enough. And Sonya's going to play defender here on the bottom side. That Zellenruck might be isolated. Roots miss. Silence there from Malfurion. That big Twilight Dream, but Zellenruck survives her now. Now whirlwinding on Varian, going to get some health back. Here comes ETC. Getting the mosh pit on top of Malfurion. There's no way he survives. Another kill for GF Gaming as they defend yet again up against a turn-in of Team Mapitas. And they're so close to being able to have enough gems for a back-to-back turn-in. Their caster math here looks like they're at 4 short right now from having enough for the turn-in. They can find a few of them here at the mid lane and top lane, as they're trying to get a bunch of them turned in on the bottom side right now. No one from Mapitas playing defender here, so They're sitting at 46, 6 on hand, still 3 away. They're available at mid. See if anyone wants to grab those. But still playing defense. It's ETC. Smart play, making sure Varian doesn't get those in. Calling the rest of his teammates up here as they continue to want to hold off the Web Weaver turn-in from Team Mapitas. Waiting on some cooldowns. The Mosh Pit still 63 seconds away from coming offline. Purification Salvo, another 15 seconds for that. So playing patient, waiting to get their gems. They now have enough on hand. They can look for their turn in. Start Kitten holding on to 5. He has enough, and he's going to start the channel. Start Kitten, the Kerosene, looking to get them in. Bottom side, Holly holding on 24 gems, getting assaulted by Phoenix. There's a Purification Salvo. Should be enough to kill him. Yes, they secure a kill with a Purification Salvo. Genji's there to get the gems, but another kill, and with Web Weavers dropping down means more structural damage. That bottom fort went down to Siege Giants, and here come the members of GF Gaming once again. Pacific Breeze leading the way on that ETC. Gonna play aggressive in this vent. Still 15 seconds for a Mosh Pit, so doesn't have a playmaker ability as of yet, but with Web Weaver here, they're looking at Siege down, the first keep of the game. This wall is going to be under pressure. Siege Giants here as well. Phoenix up front trying to whittle down what he can. Shields have been depleted, but he's going to get them back. There's Phoenix being dropped by Kael'thas. Going to get the damage done on this first turret. It's down. The wall's down. Second turret, it's down as well. Now with the Web Weaver here and these Giants still at full health, they're looking to push onto this keep. Well's going to fall quickly as Kael'thas blasting away on the minions, setting up for their minions to walk forward, soak some of this damage, but the Web Weaver taking a lot of damage from everyone here from Team Mapitas. Means that GF Gaming gonna play it a bit slow, back up smartly, rotate around these lanes. As you see, the top fort's gonna be destroyed here. Now mid keep walls under pressure as the first turret's been destroyed. They're working on the second turret. Now all the members of GF Gaming are here. Defense is out from Team Mapitas, but their walls down, charging forwards. Varian does not find the taunt, and so he backs up. They do get the defense as more rotations coming out, trying to find another keep wall. They're at third keep wall of this objective phase, and it's down as well. A full 2.5 level lead right now for GF Gaming as they're making a push with another Phoenix drop by Kael'thas. A lot of minions here, meaning they're zoned out right now. X-Strike connecting on top of 2. Mosh Pit is available. See if ETC wants to do it. Here he comes. He got the power slide in. Hasn't used the Mosh Pit yet because they don't have minions. They're on top of that keep. They're gonna back up, but Kael'thas could be in trouble. Swift striking in, got the palm. Purification Salvo from Phoenix, gonna finish off Muradin. A big pickup there for GF Gaming with a boss on the map. Do they want to go back and get that, or just siege forward on this keep already below 50% health? And that's the play with their Sonya still in. Not in rest form, actually. They find the kill on the first keep of the game, dropping the HGC banner is GF Gaming, and now so close to level 16, almost a full 2 talent tier advantage for GF Gaming. They have all the options available for them. Boss on the map. They're going to wait for their 16 talents, going to grab the Bruiser camp here with Phoenix. And just huge advantage. You're playing Defender right now, Pacific Breeze here. Zellenruck watching the bottom side, and this camp's gonna be picked up quickly by Kerosene and Phoenix, which is gonna mean pushing down this mid lane. They don't have enough gems to return in, but it will give them eyes on this mid side. They can continue to play defense, or with this 16 talent here, make a play on boss. A little riskier, but a boss could be GG for them. They got it set up. Their win condition is there if they can get the boss, but they're going to play it slow, potentially look for some pickoffs here with those 16 talents. I got them up on your screen right now in case you're curious what they went. Here comes ETC. They can find this Varian. Holding 54 gems would be a big pickup, and they do secure them. They're going to zone out those gems as well. 57 gems on the ground from Varian. That is enormous for GF Gaming and detrimental for Team Mapitas, as now you see them playing more defense, making sure, because they know their opponents have enough gems on hand. They do not want to give them any way to get back into this game. So they're going to keep the waves pushed out. There's Catapult's top lane. Kael'thas there making sure that he's getting some gems there. As you see, Krug on that Genji, 30 gems. Going to get assaulted upon. There's a big slide below 50% health. Has a swift strike back. Of course, has Malfurion here for rejuvenation. Mac going to get him back up to health. But Pacific Breeze Look at this boy on his ETC, just sitting there. He's not worried. He says, "You're not coming in my house. My team's here. We're threatening you every time you walk up this way." Genji just took almost a full health bar of damage from Kel'Thas and ETC alone. Just imagine if they had a Sonya Spear to pair on top or some damage from Phoenix. Like, not much they'd be able to do to defend against that, but 19 more gems dropped off. 11 left for GF Gaming to get their final Web Weaver turn-in until they can potentially win this game. Emo falling low on Varian once again. Here's the Phoenix being dropped from Kel'Thas, and now the Purification Salvo. Is it enough? It is. Varian on his back yet again, his second time in the game, and 6 kills for GF Gaming. Now they have enough gems for the turn-in. They can make it a boss and a turn-in. Looks like that's exactly what they want to do. They're going to keep eyes on this turn-in. Start turning them in. This is going to be one short, I believe, sitting at 59. They're going to hold it back. Star Kitten holding on to the last 2. They're working down this boss. They see members of Team Mapitas in this bottom lane defending against Siege Giants. So they have all the time in the world to get through this boss. And that's going to push on Core. They're going to have the turn-in being started by Star Kitten. Perfectly timed right now from GF Gaming. Boss is grabbed. Web Weavers are grabbed. Keeps already down in this top lane as you see them marching forward. They're looking to finish this one off here tonight. A 2-0 for them potentially on this push. See what Team Mapitas has in them. Is there anything left in the tank to make a defense here up against this boss and Web Weaver push? Here come GF Gaming. Have everything ready to go except the Purification Salvo and the Wrath. See if they want to take a power slide and a mosh pit early in this one. Here it comes. There it is. Locking in 2. X-Strike going to push a few back. Great Twilight Dream. Going to keep him alive, but no, he does fall. The Purification Salvo. A big pickup there for GF Gaming as the boss is on Core. Web Weaver joining in. Mid lane's pushing in as well. Kruk very low. His Genji's about to go down. 33 gems as well with his Core below 40% health. That's good as game as GF Gaming picks up the 2-0 here on Tomb of the Spider Queen up against Team Mapitas. All right, so here is the match summary brought to you once again by Nexus Gaming Series. Huge shout out to everyone who stopped in chat tonight. You guys are fabulous. Special shout out to Kala if you're still out there. Appreciate the help. But this was once again all GF Gaming as they found a huge victory here on Tomb of the Spider Queen. Phoenix leading the way with 4 kills, top hero damage and siege damage for his team. Take a peek at these talents if you want to look at this over on the VOD. The mosh pits from Pacific Breeze and the defense that he was able to provide in the vents around the turn-ins was tremendous. A huge effort there by the ETC player Pacific Breeze. I'm going to see if I can get someone in for an interview. I'm going to reach out to CF Star on that Phoenix. Actually, I'll just talk to the captain, see who he wants to send. Let him make the decision. Interview. I'm in NGS lobby. Alright, so I'm going to head on over there. There we go. Clicked in. See who wants to join us. Let me know what you guys think over in chat while we're waiting here for our captain to show up. What'd you think of that match? If you have any special questions you want me to ask, throw them in chat right now. I'll try to get to them. Still no response. Let me try messaging someone else. Can you send someone for an interview? Anyone from GF Gaming for an interview? I'm in NGS Lobby 1. Alright. Yeah, but let me know. Do you have any questions for these teams? I'd love to get some community questions here. Psychic, I see you hanging out. Thank you for stopping in. Hopefully your, quote, murdercast of a QM went well. Still no response from GF Gaming, so I don't know if we're even going to end up getting an interview here. I see some of them in chat. CFC Star is chatting away. If you can hear me, send someone over for an interview. Looking to see if we can talk to anyone If not, you know, I'll wait a couple more minutes and end this for everyone. Toss you over to some other NGS action this evening. Still no response. Okay, so that's it. Ladies and gentlemen, that was GF Gaming up against Team Mapitas, with GF Gaming taking the 2-0 domination here this evening. If you want to catch me later on this week, it's Thursday. I got a Storm Division match. Oh, I just got a response finally from CFC Star. But Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern, Storm Division is going to be Luxorian Sun versus Run Boys, a huge matchup there. And then past midnight for me, at 12:15, we have a juggernaut of a match between Blasting Burrows and Moto Miracle, Division A West. So make sure you check that out. That's going to be Thursday, technically Friday for me at 12:15 a.m. As finally a member of GF Gaming has joined me, CFC Star. How's it going, my friend? You kept me waiting. I was like, is anyone coming? I was about to sign off. I appreciate that. So let's go ahead and talk about map number 1. It was you guys bringing us the Towers of Doom, a map you guys look pretty comfortable on. How does it feel taking an early win there on Towers of Doom? Yeah, it was a ton of sappers. You guys were playing aggressive, able to steal away sappers from Team Mapitas multiple occasions. And then, like you mentioned, yeah, holding that bottom lane did you guys justice. Huge shout out, Ghost Dunk. Thank you for the subscription, man. You rock. But yeah, tell me, Towers of Doom, bottom lane. You guys just sit up there. It's really the way you guys want to play it, or just happen to work out that way for you guys? Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely, and it was played really well. You guys went with a Malthiel and Zelen Rock. Am I pronouncing that right? Did such a fantastic job. A couple times was able to avoid a gank attempt from Team Mapitas. Tell me a bit about Zelen Rock, excuse me. How do they play? Like, are they one of your best players? Because it sure did seem like it tonight. Hold on 1 second. Apparently I'm roboting for some. Okay. Well. Okay, hopefully I fixed it. I don't know how long that was going on. Hopefully not for too long. But anyway, game number 2, Tomb of the Spider Queen, and the defense was up. You guys put up a stone wall around those turning points. Tell me a bit about your strategy there, as we saw Pacific Breeze on ETC. No fear in the defense on multiple occasions there. So Decker Kane both times banned tonight. Just lack of comfort, or a little scared of teams that might want to pull him out. Gotcha. And then I do have a question here from chat. This one coming from Dolce93. Wants to know about the Varian in the 1-2 spot that they drafted. And then we saw a lack of priority on Blazerell and Dahaka. Any thoughts on that, or how you approach the matchups both times against Varian? Yeah, I gotcha. So this puts you guys at 3-1 in the standings if this is up to date. How does it feel, and being newcomers to NGS as far as I've known, how does it feel coming in and dominating some of these teams early on in the season? Yeah, Bellevue College. All right, so again, congratulations on picking up that 2-0. But before I let you go, I want to give you an opportunity. If you have any shout-outs for anyone watching, the floor is yours, my friend. There you go. All right, so that was CFC Star from GF Gaming. They took the 2-0 domination victory today over Team Mapitas. Once again, if you want to see me, check me out on Thursday. Latsorian Sun versus Run Boys at 9 p.m. That's Storm Division. And then Division A West, it's Blasting Burrows and Moto Miracle facing off at 12:15 a.m. So a late night for me. Thanks again, CFC Star, for joining for the interview. I really appreciate it, man. My pleasure. Until next time, NGS, I'm Murda, and that was CFC Star. We will see you next time.